this demonstration, we're going to have a look at using Telnet to check to see if our Exchange servers are responding to SMTP commands. We'll also use the Queue Viewer utility to troubleshoot SMTP message delivery. So just from my command prompt here, I'll just Telnet onto my Exchange server. And on port 25. So as you can see, we've got a reply back here, so we'll just issue a hello command. And what we've got back now is we've got back the fact that it is actually listening to us. Next thing we'll do, just to prove that everything is tied down, I'll just use my help command. Just have a look at some of the commands that we can use. So we've got some commands back. As we can see, we've got hello, ehello for also communicating, start TLS, and the start TLS command just indicates that transport layer security is available for secure communication. We've got the recipient flag, so we can send messages to people, mail from people, quit out of this, and various other commands within here. So we'll just do a mail from, and then our colon, and we'll send the mail from brian@qa.com. Hit return. That should fail because unauthorized access is not allowed. We've turned off anonymous access. So as you can see, client was not authenticated. We can see, however, that SMTP is working correctly. So we'll close down Telnet. The next thing we'll do is just swap over to our Exchange server and have a look at the Queue Viewer utility. Here we are in our Exchange Management Console, so I'll now just go to Toolbox. And within Toolbox, I'm interested in the Queue Viewer. So we'll double click on the Queue Viewer. Now what this little utility will allow me to do is it will allow me to have a look into message queues over the local server, and by doing this we can see immediately if a message not correctly delivered. It'll also be good to have a mail in the queue so that we can have a look at any messages within here. Unfortunately none in here. This is in my lab environment and I don't have access to the outside world. But if we just have a look at the messages tab, if we did have any messages sitting in the queue, we could see what the messages were. If we come back to the queues, we can see that the next hop domain is submission queue. Currently nothing in there. We can see that it is ready. Again, we can view messages. We can also suspend the queue as well. So if we're doing maintenance, we could suspend the queue, hold everything in the queue. Once maintenance is complete, we could then resume the queue. In the case of the messages, what we'll find is for every domain that we communicate with, we'll actually have a queue for there. So we may get messages getting sent out to certain queues and not to others. So if our Exchange server is sending something out, chances are it's to do with the remote end if we have one of the queues not sending out email. So that's the Queue Viewer utility. That was also SMTP. Just a quick little demo. Thanks very much.